Oh, is this thing on? Are we rolling? We're rolling?
What up? This is Nameless James, and you're watching Nameless Reacts. Here, let's go.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Nameless Reacts. I am your host, Nameless James. You might know me from elsewhere on the internet. We're here on YouTube and wherever else I end up posting this. We're going to be reacting to something that I have already had a reaction to because I've seen it and I've heard it. It's a little bit of a different episode of Nameless Reacts. We like to switch it up. Switch. Whoa. What was that? We like to switch it up around here. And today, since a lot of people were asking you what mixtape Lil Wayne songs I like most, I posted this video. I had 5 of them in there. A lot of you were asking what the last one was. And that shows that you haven't listened to newer Lil Wayne. I won't say this is like new because I think it's a couple years old, maybe 2018-ish. We're gonna be reacting to the rhyme scheme on Lil Wayne's Bloody Mary with Juelz Santana. And this is just Wayne's verse. I think it's a breakdown from Genius. If you guys don't know Genius,
I be flossing.
Genius.com. They do good stuff. Check them out. Like I know this song pretty well. It's definitely one of my, it's definitely up there for me for mixtape Lil Wayne. But the thing about Lil Wayne is that a lot of bars go over your head.
How long does it take you to come up with 16 bars?
I could take 7 weeks on 2 lines.
A lot of times you miss things. Maybe I need to be humbled a little bit. Maybe there's something in here that I missed and it's gonna blow my mind, because that's happened to me before. That's happened to me before with his music, with other people's music, but him especially, because he's one clever motherfucker. And I'm pointing over here because that's where the laptop is. I already pulled it up. Without further ado, we are going to react to this motherfucking... Here we go. Breaking down Lil Wayne's Bloody Mary verse from the Dedication 6 Reloaded, I think. Don't quote me, or do quote me. If I'm right, I want a trophy. Ooh, bars.
Boy, I expose the truth in guys. Cross me and get crucified.
Let's just start there with Juelz. Cross me and get crucified. That was a good one. I mean, I've caught that one before, but get it? Cross the crucifixion. Anyway.
That bazooka rise, niggas get neutralized.
Suicide, it's a suicide. Tell them seeking you will find, cause I'ma lose my mind. Kick a nigga ass, then give him my shoes to shine. It's do or die. I come from where we used to crime. The ooze and 9, more important than school supplies. The blues is dry. The niggas and the food is fried. The news is lies. The pigeons is too spook to fly. The rules denied. All the toughest goons is mine. That's Tunch slime. They kill you and go do the time.
So right out the gate, look at this rhyme scheme right here. I mean, the rest of the verse is the majority the same rhyme scheme, which is super impressive because he's finding all these different ways to make these words rhyme and make sense and flow on a fucking beat, which is crazy, which is why people need to give the genre a respect. R-E-S-C-T-T, man. Find out what it means to me. Note to editor, there's a scene from The Office with Michael Scott. You guys always throw him in there, but where he says that, he says R-E-S-P-C-T.
Respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to me.
Also, I like how this is a descriptive, this is a very descriptive way to talk about New Orleans and where he grew up. He said it's do or die. I come from where we're used to crime. He's from Holly Grove, Louisiana, and I think it's 17th Ward, New Orleans, and I only know these things because he says it in his music, where he says the Uzi 9 is more important than school supplies, high crime, referencing the... I mean, I shouldn't have to explain this shit, but this is the first time I'm fucking doing this, so give me a fucking break. I'm just gonna break this shit down. The pools is dry. Probably not a lot of community funding, and it's really hot in Louisiana. The food is fried. That's a fact. Louisiana has hella fried food. Delicious food. Arguably the best food in the country. I'm actually going to Louisiana soon. By the time this is posted, I'll be back from Louisiana. So if you want to see me make a Louisiana vlog, I'm on it. Pigeons is too spooked to fly. It says the food is fried, the news is lies. Pigeons is too spooked to fly. Guessing because of the violence, probably involving Uzi 9s and other things. Pigeons are like, we might as well just stay on the ground. We do pretty well down here. We got a lot of crumbs, people drop shit. Anyway.
And we unify. Superfied, Young Money revolutionized the new design. We had to leave the flukes behind and super size.
I want to point this out because Young Money did revolutionize the new design, right? Young Money, Lil Wayne signs Drake, he signs Nicki, he signed Tyga, a few others that are still for the most part making music. But again, the ones that weren't really doing Young Money any good, the flukes, they had to leave them behind, and Supersize. During this time, and if you listen to other songs on Dedication 6 and Dedication 6.5, Lil Wayne is still referencing the long-standing beef he had with Birdman and Cash Money.
And this Cash Money #1 stunner.
Birdman owed him a bunch of money because Lil Wayne made that money as a part of Cash Money, or when it was Cash Money Young Money. So he's saying, look, I know what the fuck I'm doing and I know my worth. We revolutionized the new design. We literally, I mean, you think about how big Nicki and Drake are. Nicki is arguably one of the best woman artists and still top, you know, she's pretty high on the list. I mean, you probably give her top 50. People would give her top 25. I don't know if Nicki is top 10. Probably not, in my opinion, but people make cases for things. Anyway, they had to leave the flukes behind in Supersize. I think and then he's saying the next line.
The numbers through the roof and sky. Don't look too surprised. Look through the lines we making. Moves and stride, grooves and vibes. I'm too alive. These hoes need to be supervised.
Okay, so that line that ends like, don't look too surprised. Look through the lines we making moves and stride. Moves and strides, grooves and vibes. That's the end of that explanation we get from Lil Wayne about Young Money splitting off from Cash Money, getting rid of Birdman and everybody else who's holding them back, absolutely blowing up. This was after all of this obviously had happened. 2018, you know, Drake's on top of the world. Nicki is huge. But again, like, I think Wayne signed Nicki in like 2007. He referenced her on the Drought 3. Drake in, you know, 08 maybe, or right around the same time in 07. So, you know, this dude obviously had it figured out as a businessman.
As they put on the cute disguise, you grooms is blind. She get dick in the Uber ride. #2 with fries, I'm pimping.
I believe that's in reference to the pimp game.
Now who am I? I'm who and why. I'm rude and kind. My car's a computerized.
Ooh, I didn't really catch that before. Now who am I? I'm who and why. Like, I am who. I am why. I think that's just what he's saying. I wonder if there's another song or something he's referencing. I don't know. Who am I? I'm who. I am why. Lighter flick.
I'm cruising by, smoking blunts, Ruben size. You fools can try. These tools getting utilized. You euthanize. Skirt, shoot, and drive. Now who survived? We coming back to rewind. I'm usually.
Okay, I want to call that out too. The fucking beat, DJ Drama, Juelz. I mean, whoever was involved in this production, right? When he says these tools getting utilized, you euthanize. Skirt, shoot, then drive. Now who survived? We coming back to rewind. And did you hear the beat and how the beat just? I mean.
Now who survived? We coming back to rewind. I'm usually high, sipping on the Houston.
That's cold. That was almost as good as me at the start of this video, right? Right, you guys?
Wine feel humanized. I want my throne to recline. Jackie Red, Julie blind, they Cuban fine. I bruise their spine. I leave and they snooze to 9. Super glued to the grind. My crew, my tribe. These bitches try to divide. We too divine. Got the drugs to provide the coolest highs. The green is green and the white with the bluest eyes. The syrup and the juice collide. The two combine like suits and ties. Magic, poof, goodbye.
Shit. Yeah, the outro is pretty fire. Sipping on Houston wine. I believe that is Purple Drank, aka Promethazine Codeine, aka Scissor. Tyler Creator line. Forgot what song it's from. I think it's from like a mixtape song. He says, sip scissor, supreme on my shizzer. I munch a bunch of tacos with Waverly's favorite wizard. Shout out Selena Gomez. Going through all the shite right now.
And I made him cry.
Well, then that makes 2 of us.
On the internet, Waverly's favorite wizard. That was what that bar was referencing. Not much more to break down there in regard to the bars, but let's go back and just like again recognize the fucking rhyme scheme itself. I mean, look at all the blue and the fucking orange, guys. Go Bears. But seriously, the fact that this man is able to make sense, stay on the same rhyme scheme, have these 2-syllable rhymes in each line, tell a story. I mean, a little biased, but to me, that's partially why he's the GOAT. The other side of it is, drumroll, This song and so many more of Lil Wayne's best music were all given out to us for free. Mixtape music. Shit we didn't have on streaming services. We don't have on streaming services. We weren't able to buy. He wasn't really monetizing prior to the era of streaming and, you know, being able to like amass a bunch of money on like YouTube and things through his own channels. Like back in the day, we were just like illegally downloading these songs. I mean, I wasn't. You know, it was free music, and this is still like mixtape music. It's 2018 that he came out with this. It's not on any major streaming services. You can only get it on YouTube or DatPiff or some of these other sites that you could just download it from. And it's like Lil Wayne, some of Lil Wayne's best music is his mixtape music. He has so many mixtapes that he's put out. I mean, the Dedication series alone is essentially 7 tapes deep, starting all the way back in like 2003, 2002 or something like that. Just shows the man's greatness, longevity. For those of you who asked about it on my TikTok, that's the breakdown. There wasn't too many bars that went like over my head in this verse in particular. I've also heard this verse a bunch, so like it definitely took me a few times to get some of these lines. If you haven't listened to the Dedication 6 or any of the Dedication mixtapes, just dive right in. You really can't go wrong. I recommend starting with probably the Dedication 2. Obviously it's gonna have a little bit of a different sound because it came out 20 years ago. Dedication 2, D4 is great. I mean, all of them. D3, D5, D6, D6.5. Dedication 1, 2, just the Dedication. Go give them a spin. If you don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, feel free. If you're here from TikTok or Instagram, welcome to my YouTube. Please subscribe. Really trying to do a lot more of these. If you want to see me break down other songs by other artists, if you want to see me react to music I haven't heard, definitely let me know in the comments. Subscribe. Peace out.